So you're working from home? You've probably got the whole freelance hustle down pat. But what if I told you the entire game is changing? Today, we're not just talking about how to land your next client. We're talking about building something bigger, something real and sustainable, a full-on empire right from your desk. Let's get into it.
I mean, this quote right here, it really sets the stage. It's basically a challenge to everything we've come to accept. You know, the era of just trading your hours for dollars, that's evolving into something way more powerful. And today, we're going to break down exactly what that looks like. And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? When your client pipeline is full, but you still feel like you've hit a ceiling because there are only so many hours in a day, what's next? Well, the answer isn't about grinding harder. It's about working smarter and completely differently. So yeah, we've hit what you could call a tipping point for freelancers. The entire landscape has fundamentally changed, and the old strategies that got you here, they're just not going to cut it anymore. Let's talk about why. Okay, for starters, the Great Resignation totally normalized working from home, which is awesome for flexibility, right? But it also means freelance marketplaces are, well, they're packed. It's getting tougher and tougher to stand out. And beyond that, people are realizing they want more than just a gig. They want real stability, the ability to scale their income beyond the clock, and a chance to make a much bigger impact. And this chart, it lays out the difference perfectly. The old way of freelancing, you're completely dependent on your clients. Your income is capped by the hours you can work, and your focus is just on getting the next task done. But these new business models, they're all about being diversified and resilient. They're literally built for growth, and they shift your focus from just doing tasks to building a whole enterprise. All right, so the first big key here is unlocking what people are calling the creator economy 2.0. And look, this isn't just about becoming a social media influencer. It's about systematically taking your unique skills and passion and turning them into profitable, scalable assets. So let's really dig into what that means. Instead of just doing one-off projects, imagine creating recurring revenue with a paid newsletter or an exclusive community. And instead of just providing a service, think about packaging your knowledge. What problems do you solve for your clients over and over again? Could that be a course or a set of templates? That's your digital product. And the beauty of it is, you build it once and you can sell it over and over infinitely. Okay, let's build on that with our second big idea: curated commerce and niche services. This is all about stopping being a jack of all trades and becoming the absolute go-to expert in one super specific area. You see the common thread here, right? It's all about specialization. So instead of just dropshipping random stuff, you could curate an amazing online store for, say, sustainable pet supplies. Instead of just writing articles by the hour, you sell a complete content strategy and implementation bundle for a premium price. You could even become the go-to connector in your local business community. Every single one of these builds a real asset, not just another invoice. Now, you might be thinking, how on earth can one person do all of this? Well, you can't, not without a secret weapon. And that brings us to our third major unlock: using artificial intelligence not just as a tool, but as your strategic business partner. I mean, just think about it for a second. AI can handle your routine customer service with chatbots. It can automate entire marketing funnels. You can use it to analyze data and spot new market opportunities before anyone else sees them. And with AI-powered content tools, you can scale your personal brand to a level that would be impossible for a single person, literally building your brand while you sleep. So here's a super simple but really powerful framework for how to do this. First, you identify or create those digital assets we just talked about, your courses, your templates. Step 2, you build an automated system to market and deliver them. And step 3, you let AI analyze the performance and constantly optimize the process for even better results. This right here, this is the engine of a modern home-based empire.
Okay, so you've got this awesome engine running, but how do you keep it from breaking down? How do you make sure it lasts for the long haul? That's where future-proofing comes in. It's about building a business that's so resilient it can adapt to pretty much anything. And the number one, single most important strategy here is diversification. Look at how all these pieces we've talked about can work together. Maybe a big chunk of your income comes from digital products, another part from subscriptions, and the rest from those high-ticket service bundles. If one of those streams slows down for a month, the others are there to keep your business stable and strong.
So if we boil it all down, it really comes down to these 3 pillars for success. Number 1, diversify. Seriously, never put all your eggs in one basket. 2, upskill.
You have to commit to constantly learning, especially about new tech. And 3, build a brand. A powerful, personal brand and a loyal community, that's the one asset that nobody can ever replicate.
And that right there is the fundamental shift in thinking. We're moving away from this defensive game of constantly hunting for the next gig, and we're starting to play offense. We're building a scalable, multifaceted, and truly resilient enterprise. So the real question we want to leave you with isn't if you can build something bigger from home. It's what it's going to look like. Will it be a suite of amazing digital products, a super niche subscription service? All the tools, all the ideas, they're right there for the taking. Your home-based empire is waiting for you. The only question is, what will you build first?